It starts now. Ooh. Hold on. I have to. All right. Think we should be live here. Gotta set this up. It's a little bit clustered here. But anywho, welcome everybody to Phoenix. It's a pretty big day here, especially comes to drivers coming back from the race there at Auto Club. So right now, Aiden is doing the pit selections as I'll be taking care of the commentating. So right now, all it's a big record here, at least a little bit of a record here, as I look through the qualifying sheet. That yeah, 12 drivers were able to participate for this, but only 8 advanced, as expected. I have the desktop audio muted just so Aiden and I don't interfere. Um, so right now, we're ready to set up the order here. There's gonna be a lot of pretty cool schemes here out there for Phoenix. It is the Pop Tarts race of all, and apparently a guy here with me is the Goblin throwing the green here. He's still holding green. He's still holding green. Here, I'm gonna fly around here real quick. Let's go fly around there to the victory lane that they'll be seeing. So here it is. As this is victory lane. That's the trophy there of the driver who would win the race. It's a little bit interesting. it's like the Ken- it's like the Kentucky race there with a bunch of crayons, but so I'm gonna be stuck here on up front. I'm gonna be on to starting grid here, and I'll be watching at least all the 8 drivers here who have qualified for this race today. Um, last week, Jax was able to make a history made coming back and then starting his first race. I think his first race there at Auto Club, and he won. He won it in pure domination there. So right now, Phoenix, really much an intermediate race there for a few, and especially a few who have experienced this. So right now, I got the lap set up here. I'm gonna put it up to the like the little chat here. I'll just send it right here just for the people. So the first stage is 30 laps. The second stage is 30. The last stage would be 60. So 120 laps of Phoenix racing. Um. So apparently we're able to fix what happened there for Auto Club, as there was only a little bit of lag happening there. So we're seeing a bit of a sneak peek here for drivers. There's Land, there's Craig is there, there's also Lego, there's also 31 back in action there. Aiden will be subbed in as he's made it to the show, trying to see if he can get the 31 to at least keep it himself active during at times while Jax is currently out. Laner there has joined in. Benji is there. And a really long time fella here came back to Talladega. CSP comes into a race in the 4. Was able to qualify up front of the 4 drivers as bringing back the 500 Energy sponsorship. This looks clean, I'd say. This looks pretty clean there for a welcoming back here to race at Phoenix, as he was able to get that 4 live there. So also there for the 13 of Benji, he'll be able to get a bit of support and help there to his teammate. with the 31 of Aiden. So there you go. You got every. Yeah. So we're gonna wait. So we're gonna wait until the all the drivers will be active, and then I'm pretty sure the official thing is still broken, so Aiden's got to take care of the flags. There'll be some day that it'll be fixed soon. Right now, I'll just take what I have to take. A little sneak peek there for basically the lineup here for today's race, and especially some really well-known ones who are still looking for the playoffs and the first time, a little bit of the first time ever into the points bracket. So I think next week I'll try to show off the points. Right now I'm just gonna point it out here. Craig is up front at first there with Laner second, Land third, Lego fourth, Parker fifth, and Wendigo in sixth. And the bottom line there is Benji and Jax. Jax was able to win that race there, knocking up a couple points there to keep him alive. As Benji is still looking to try to see if he can pass Wendigo, as he's able to participate in the race alongside Wendigo. So this could be a type of a testy thing here for the 13. Try to heat up this little bit of match here for the points. The fourth race. So I'm trying to see if CSP is back. And if he's back, then we'll get stuff rolling. Aiden's going to be AFK, so we're going to wait for him. So, yeah, so far, the driver on the top 6 of the cut line that's not here is Parker in the 2. Just wasn't able to get a fast qualifying lap compared to the other 8s, and you have to sink in with a lot of pressure there for next race. Next race next week. So we're gonna see CSP is back now. I think Aiden will have to tell that if he's back. So if everybody is active there, they will try to pace. So far, a really good view out there. A lot of details been put up there for Phoenix compared to like the other tracks. You're able to see a really good detail there for Victory Lane. You're able to see some details falling out there. There's the flag over there, and I'm right next to the Goblin Witch. She is trying to hold green flag, but apparently the green flag there is just kind of in with the with this with the green flag stance, the flag stance. So 120 laps right now. Looks like it'll be all set. So everyone's gonna get back into their cars and be able to try to pace. So pace is 100. And there they go. It's 30 yellow. They're letting the drivers move. So the drivers have picked their pit stalls, as even though I was able to commentate, I would say I will just be on blind and just say who pits who, and anyone's a good pit stop or not. Land up front, the 21 in front of Craig is still looking for that first win for his new team. Craig was able to win it out there at Las Vegas. And here they go. 120 laps here at Phoenix. The Pop Tarts race there, and the caution is out. And that is really strange out there for there. Oh yeah, Parker's. All right, so apparently, we're just gonna switch servers here, especially the officiating problem there. So I'll try to be able to let me put this up real quick, and I will try to set it up with my private server so then the others can join in. Drivers need to join in. Oh yeah, they gotta know their pit stalls as well. You gotta memorize your pit stall, because if you don't, then you could be in bad luck, and you might have to do it again. So I'm gonna try to copy the link there, um, with this, and hopefully everybody can join in there for the drivers. I'm not gonna join in currently, just so a bit of problems there to happen to Las Vegas. I'm gonna try to keep it like this for right now. Because the regions, or especially the whoever anyone's state there, because someone could be at Michigan, somebody could be at freaking Texas, they would have problems. It would cause a ton of problems. All right, looks like should all be good. I think. Oh yeah, I gotta. Let me teleport myself over here, and then I'll set this up. All right, here we go. We're on to a new server now. I think I should be able to. Yeah, I think I'll be able to use the stuff here. Laner is able to take care of the laps, so I'm pretty sure try to get the drivers to line up as there. So yeah, we'll try to redo this again. I have the admin here, which will just tell about the officiating and such. I'm just not gonna touch the race there. I'm gonna try. I think Laner, you'll be able to take care of the race admin. Yeah.
I already set the laps.
All right, sounds good. All right. So we're gonna have all the drivers line up again. Try to go back there real quick. Everybody's gonna try to line up back there. Aiden and Benji would try to come back there as well. I think everybody should be set. Let me just put up the yellow, and then we should be all good to go. So when I cross the start finish line, I'll be able to get to start the race, and then we'll make it green. So far, no problems so far for my end. I don't know what's going on for the others. A little bit of lag, but I'm sure it'll be a little bit fine here. So 120 laps. Yeah, there's definitely a fire alarm going right now. It's absolutely chaos. 120 laps here at Phoenix. Here they go. And Lane gets spun around. And that'll be one car. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the 21. Oh, more contact there. The 4 into the wall. Still trying to see if he can hang on there. Oh, more contact there. Yeah, the caution is out. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna redo that. That was really, really bad there. Pits will be pits will be closed, and apparently the race would end. So we're gonna redo it. Lane is gonna try to set up the laps because that was not great, especially when drivers are speeding there. I'm gonna try to set up the laps again. So everybody's in pits. Everybody's gonna try to get back there. Not sure they're gonna try to redo the order there because that I don't know if that was definitely an accident there. I don't This land just was really unlucky. I mean, yeah, this is gonna bother me for the last like couple minutes. The thing is, I don't know what's happening there because I don't know why my fire alarm is kind of throwing out because there's no fire at all. But misinput, lots of misinputs. Batteries, maybe. They'll probably have to put up new batteries. Anywho, everybody else should be lined up there. Land will be up front in front of Craigus. I'll try to do this again. We'll set up the yellow, and we'll get this rolling again. We're gonna restart. I'll still keep the 120 laps in. And 21, the 11 there. There's the 44 and the 31 there in row 2, the 4 and 22 in row 3, and the 13 to 19 in row 4. They're gonna go to the restart zone. They're gonna throw to green again. And here they go. Once again, they're gonna go green again at Phoenix. For the Pop Tarts 120. Aiden's got a really good run out there. 21, keep himself up front. Keeping him clean, there goes. More contact there in the back. The 13, 44 got hard hit in the wall. CSP's gonna try to pass him. Crossover goes to the 4th there. Landow gets in contact with the wall. Now side by side with the 11. 31 down to the inside there. Almost trying to make the run to the 11 to Craigus. Now 44 trying to catch up to the 31. A 21 in the bit of the wall there. 11 will try to take on to make the lead. Will still be side by side with the 21. The 31 gets a bit of contact. There's a bit of a wreck there. Goes for the 31 and the 44. And CSP moves up to the top 3, leaving a big gap there between the 2 drivers up front, which is Craigus and Land. There's going to be a ton of catastrophe going on there in the back there. Looks like CSP is just taking care of it there in the top 3. And Land gets a bit in the wall by his teammate. Aiden flying on past there in front of Wendigo. And there goes Lego. Hard hit. 1 car. Got himself a bit in the wall there. Don't know where. We'll just see what will happen there. Going a bit further here. Laner, Wendigo, and Aiden still battling out there. 19 to 31. Aiden subbing in for Jax, trying to see if he can at least get a couple points there to keep his streak alive. It's got a 10-8 races. And Aiden's trying to see if he can take care of it. Seeing the drivers kind of spread apart there. This Lego trying to march back there. He's going to be a lap down. Be unfortunate there for the 44. A bit of a bump there goes the battle for the lead. Craigus and Land both getting into it. 11, 21. Now crossover. 21 goes. 44 trying to. Looks like he's trying to help it. He's got to yield it though for the drivers. 21, 11. Can't last for the 44 that long. There goes the 11 down to the bottom. And he will pass the 44 alongside the 20, and the 21 will pass him as well. They'll keep the battle and the lead still intact. And there's a battle there for 4th, which would be Wendigo and Laner, as Wendigo is just seeing to try to take care of what's going on there for his engine. Little bit of difficulties there trying to maintain the last few turns there to turns 3 and 4. But still able to keep himself okay in the top 5. Now 21 gets the 44 shot. He's trying to get himself his lap back. Oh, and there goes a 21. Hard hit into the end of the pit road wall. And that's going to be 2 separate cars right now. A bit of a bump there. He's merged in with Laner and Wendigo. DSP gonna try to fight it here with. Look, the 44 was trying to block the 4. What is SSR doing? What is Lego doing to his teammate? At this point, the 44's gotta yield because that is complete. That is not what you want to see. DSP is still trying to see if he can pass the 44, though. Try to take care of the lead. And he's trying to help the 44 out. Even though he's got a lot of difficulties there when it comes to his car. There's Lana Wendigo battling there for 4th. Laner in 5th. And Craigus still looking like he's going to try to take care stage 1 if it comes to stage end. The stage will end at lap 30. So they're going to be about to be around halfway through the race. And the 11 taking full advantage over here. It's the 44 trying to find some way. He's going to bump the 11. That's going to help him, but not CSP. Interesting there for Lego. And there goes Land catching up. Gonna catch up to the other Ford in the 4. Now Lego uses the outside there. And I think it's got a better run than CSP. And all drivers are spread apart now. Coming to the race. Now 15 to go until stage 1 will end. Now 14. There goes Lego the wall. CSP is gonna try to pass. There's Land too. Lego's still not giving up yet. And his throttle kind of slowed down there. And he's leaving the 19 with open air alongside a 22. But that takes a hard hit there for CSP as he's got to try to fight 2 seconds away from Craigus. But Land is just trying to deny. But the 19 of Wendigo has closed in with these 2. An incredible run there for the 19. Was able to take advantage of the 44 trying to block the CSP and Land, try to get his lap back. And he's able to take full-on advantage there to get him into 4th. Now trying to seek a battle CSP. Land at the 2nd. Now, with 11 to go, so stage 1 would end. So far, he had 2 individual wrecks there in the back. And that was for Lego and one of the other drivers there. Now the Forge trying to close in with the 21. And he's going to try to take care of the outside. So 21 try to follow him as well. Gives him a little bit of a good run there, try to catch up to Kragus. I don't think it's kind of helping there at all. Especially, you see Kragus pulling away from Land as I'm speaking. There's Lego there, just kind of in the middle there. When the stage ends, he's gonna get back on a lead lap, as he'll be the lucky dog. CSP trying to figure out some way and how to try to maneuver Phoenix there. He's gonna use the mid lane as Land tries to use the outside lane. And he's able to gain a bit of a run there and better than Land. So if he gets around the top 3, that would be great there. CSP trying to experiment what's going on there to try to see how it'll work for Phoenix. As he's able to win a couple races there before. Lego's coming in close. And not even with fresher tires there. He's pretty much equal within CSP and Land. And CSP trying to hang on to the top 3. See Windigo there and the 4th. And laying around at the top 5. With only 5 more to go now. And there's also a battle there for CFM drivers. The 13 and the 31. And this will be the battle for second here. The CSP and Land getting already close there. Only 4 to go. 4 trying to take on over to 21. He's got a bit of it into the wall. Gonna scrape on the exit of turn 2. The 4 gets him the bump. Well, keep it safe. Keep it back to third. 3 to go. As Craig could pull away with 3 seconds over Land. Now you can see Land and Kragus both find each other out. Aiden apparently looks like he wrecked there. That's another individual wreck. CSP still hanging on. Now he's got some lap traffic. Of 31. He's gonna keep it kind. No, he's gonna still keep it going. Oh, he gets a bit of contact to 31. Slide in there, but keeps it going. He's safe. But he'll be a lap down. And there goes the final lap for stage 1. Kragus trying to get it all made there to dominate the first half. Or first quarter of the race there. 1/3 the race. And Kragus comes across the line. A whole 30 laps and he's done it with completely free air. And up in the order there. And that's your stage. So Aiden and Lego. I think Lego gets the lucky dog as he gets into the 19. So Lego's able to run it around. So pits will be closed. And they could be open next day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be opening. Yeah, this time as Kragus will try to march in there. So Aiden will be the only only driver the lap down. I'm gonna try to look to see if a caution can come out there for stage 2. He's caught up, but its pits are closed. No, pits are closed. You're just he would have sped along the way, so that would have been great. To be honest, Lego would have just sped on pit road, and that would have been really great there. If he's a lucky dog, he doesn't pit. So the 11 and 21 both have been pretty well. The 4 was able to take care of the top 3 alongside the 19 and 22. I'll try to keep that in mind there for what Aiden said about the lucky dog rule there. The 11 try to pin. The 4 they will get able to tap there. The bumper 21. Everybody else is gonna pit. So Aiden's the only seeing the drivers going single file. You can see some drivers there. You can see the 11 taking care of the very first pit stall there, and 21 taking the opposite side and taking the last pit stall at stall 1. Rick is able to make it out. He might take a front of Lance as he tries to get the run, and Craigus takes it over. And Winigo takes over CSP as CSP takes over Laner. And then Benji, Lego, and then Aiden. They will choose. Pretty sure there is a choose cone at the start finish line, so I'll definitely know where it is. Yeah, it's past the start finish line. So if you pass the start finish line there, would be the choose cone. And Craig is be able to see you could take care of the outside or the inside. Pretty sure the inside would be better shot there for the 11. He's got the better run there, and I will take full advantage there. Side, and there he goes. 21 following him. The 19 makes up a couple spots, and now up to row 1. CSB in a row 2 there, up and now in 4th. And it's pretty equal between the inside and the outside. So they're going to go green this time for the 11 and 19. The GFM cars up front. Trying to take care of stage 2. The 11 and 19. 11's got the better run. We'll see what the 19 will do. In the restart zone. Here they go once again. Oh, and a spin. There goes. And that's 2 cars. One trying to save it. Caution is out. The 22 got involved. And another one that was... That looked to be one of the other drivers at 21 also got involved. That's a quick caution. Actually, no. Aiden will get the lap back. The caution came out. Oh. So he will keep the lap. So he would still be a lap down. Pits will be closed. It's a quick caution. We didn't go for one whole lap there. The 31's just going to be stuck there behind the 22. It looks like he got involved. '21's going to try to pit. He'll just be behind 22. And apparently Aiden is kind of revolting there about what is going on there as Lance pitting. So they're choosing as Land will be in the back. So they're going to try to go green, I think, at lap 40. So Land will be at the tail end there, but he'll be in front of Aiden as he's a lap down. The 11 and 19 will keep their positions as the 4 stays in 3rd. Benji in 4th. So they'll choose this time until they'll go green at lap 40. And there's the 11 there. We'll take up over the inside. There's some few drivers trying to see if they can take the outside lane to work. And if they cross lap 40, that'll be 1/3 the race so far. So green will be this time for lap 40. So the GFM cars stay up front. There's the SSR cars in the top 2, or the row 2 there, not top 2, but you could say around top 5. So here they go, restart zone. Here they go once again, and later with problems, but he keeps it going. 1/3 of the race is now made there at Phoenix. That 11 keeps itself up front, the 19. The CSP tries to follow with the 19 there, gets him a bit of a bump. Taking up the second here. He looks like a little bit of a long run there. Try to arch it. The lane. Now CSP's got the better advantage. Now up to second he goes. The 11 a bit in the wall, but Saint goes to 4. The 19 will take back up the second as CSP will be up in 3rd again. The 11 just taking care of everything right now. You see the drivers kind of following with him. There's the 13. There's the 44 with a lap down. There's the 4 taking a different lane. I go a little bit under the yellow line there, trying to get himself the run, but he couldn't. 44 takes it up to the top 3. Phoenix is not the same as it was before there. The 4 trying to take care of the outside run. He's going to try to get a better run than Lego, but just would be equal. They're spread apart there in the back. CSP touches the wall. Gets a 13 or the 21 a shot. Bit of contact there. That's Laner again hitting the wall. Looks like the 4, 21, and the 13 both fighting out there. 4, 4th and 5th. Now it looks like it'll be split up there between Aiden and Benji again. We'll meet each other again. 4 touches the wall there once again, trying to see what he could do, catch up to his teammate there who's in the top 3. So far, not been working out there for the part-time champ. 4 trying to take care a little bit in the on the line there, but seems as though Craig is just taking over everything. You really see him flying through everybody as 19 to 44 kind of try to deal with a bit of dirty air. Looks like the 4 been suffering up with not only dirty air but lag spikes, as he was able to participate in the race there. The 44 touches the wall. Looks like the back there will be spread apart. 4 to 21 could be in range. Looks like the 2 Fords got on the wall, the 4 and the 21. But CSP's got the better run. Lego keeping it safe though. Trying to keep it into 3rd. The 4 and the 44 now are beat up together. And the thing is, if you get a better run, you would go flying through there. We just got to fly through to pass for position. But right now, Greg is just taking care of everything right now. We'll like to look at the 11. You can really see he's just taking care of it right now. Taking care of brakes and just not touching the wall at all. Playing it safe. As the other drivers just kind of play it aggressive. And the 11 just going fluid right now. As the other drivers just try to look for a way to try to take the advantage of what he's doing. Oh, CSP in the wall and gets him turned. CSP turned by his teammate. He almost got killed by Aiden. That's one car. No caution yet. But a contact here between the 13 and 22. Aiden sees a caution. That would be pretty good there for the 31. So far, it's just everybody spread apart here. I don't know if that would fulfill his dream there. I think he's merging in within the 13 and another one of the drivers there. CSB now on the opposite side there for the 11. He was able to run up to the top 3. (22) just behind his 31, trying to see if he can make the pass there. Try to catch up to the other drivers, but right now he is far behind. Now the 44 battle the 19. There goes the 44. A better run than the 19. Maybe Land's got the better shot. He looked like he just killed it. He just killed it through that outside. And was able to get the better run than both of the drivers. Look at Craigus and Lego's gap there. It's just a 3.4 second gap. It's gonna get it more, especially as Craigus has a clean air and Lego has to deal with 2 drivers who are still looking to try to pass him for position. The stage would end at lap 60. 4 more to go. And Craigus will try to cross the line with 3 to go. Craigus trying to sweep the stages there at Phoenix. This 11 car has been nothing but clean. Coming close to 2 to go. Trying to look for a second win there for the 11. As he was able to struggle a little bit there at Auto Club by the 31 at Jax, and now he's just got complete advantage there to take care of for this. Now into turn 3. It's going to be 1 more to go for the number 11. Taking care of it right now in the middle. Down to the backstretch there for the second stage there to be final. And the 11 sweeps the stages there at Phoenix. And it'll be the battle there in a few drivers. And there it goes. And there is a 13 taking care of it and takes up in front of Laner. And that's their second stage ending. And Aiden would get the lucky dog. So I thought the 21 was really killing it on the exit of turn 2. And there's the red flag for lap 61. We're gonna see what's going on there as Benji tries to tell his point of view. I was able to pass Laner for the top 5. His response there, he did a little bit, but he was not trying. He wasn't trying to ride the wall there as he was lagging. So the 31 will get his lap back. As everybody else will be on the lead lap. to be back with the 13. So apparently there's lag going on there for the 13 as he wasn't trying to ride the wall, but it's just lag getting up to him. Apparently it looked like a wall ride. So Aiden's the lucky dog, so I'm pretty sure he can't hit though. Because I don't know, because I don't know, it's me, because I looked back with the 21 to land as he was trying to battle with. I don't know if it's either him killing on the outside wall or just wall riding. If it's wall riding, it's probably lag, which makes sense, but I don't know. I'm seeing some speculation from the drivers that some could be wall riding. I could be wrong, and I just hope to be wrong because I don't want to take advantage there, but that just I'm not sure. The red flag is still up as the board is already talking about that finish for the second stage. Kragus will be able to take care of everything. Lego in second, Land in third, Wendigo in fourth. And it's just kind of seeing what would happen there between Benji.
Are we missing any drivers?
I'm gonna get the desktop audio up here. We'll see what the final saying is.
Alright, if everybody's here, then we can resume pacing.
So I'm pretty sure. So I guess the 13 will keep his position there at. So Pits will be open this time as the 11 able to pass there. And Aiden wants a red, and Aiden says a red in the back. The 11's gonna try to pit there as he'll be the leader to 44. Oh, gets a bump by the 21. I don't know if it's gonna affect it though. If that does affect it, that would be unfortunate there for the 44. No saying yet. So it should be good. 11 takes care of stall 12 as the 44 tries to find his stall there. Be one of the top 5 stalls there. It's stall 4. 13 stall 3 to 22 in stall 2. It'll be discussed at the end of the race there between the finish there for stage 2. Craig is already out. And Wendigo there as well. He's going to take care up front of the 44 as he takes up in third, the 21 in second. So the better pit stop there for 21 and the 19. The 44 drops back 2 spots. The final stage is 60 laps. And they're going to go green at lap 65. They'll choose at lap 64. They're going to go green at lap 65. So Kragus and Land both beating each other again. Now lining with the 19. Now running up to the top 3. 11's going to try to pick which lane he does. Looks like the inside's helping him a lot. And he is inside is his best friend, really. It's just really his best friend right now as he's just taking care of everything at Phoenix. So big going green this time. 21 on the outside. Trying to see if he can put a little bit of a sweat there for the 11. And here they go. Final stage gonna go underway here at Phoenix. Green once again here for the Pop-Tarts. Who would win it all? And a bit of a spin there goes to 44, but keeps it clean. 11 getting swarmed in with a bit of a cars there. 21 able to kill on the outside again. Looks like the 11's got some pressure. And he looks like he's getting closer. 21 gets the lead. For the Pop-Tart sponsorship. Trying to win in a Pop-Tarts race in a Pop-Tarts car. The 11 trying to find a better lane. He's going to pick a better lane on the outside. The 11 taking advantage. Here's the 21. Tries to fight for it, but couldn't get much. 11 gets back the lead. Now it's getting really spicy. 21 gets a bit of the 11. There it goes. The 22 up into third. Where did he come from? The 4 CSP also fighting out there for the top 3. CSP gets into third. The 21 still battling for it. Gets a bit of it of the 11. CSP and Lane are still fighting out there for third again. Looks like Wendigo joining up in action as CSP touches the wall. Now Craig has got pressure. But what would he do? Better on the outside. That's what he's gonna say. And he's looks like 21 took advantage there. And movement touch there goes the 11. Gets a bit of it to the wall. Land playing full on offense there to the 11. Oh, and there goes Land. Spinning there. Crash in the back. Now in the mid pack. Caution is out. 31 gets collected. "31 got plowed in within the 4. And at 21, the 13 I think also got collected there as well. And Laner takes the lead. I think everybody's caught up now. The pits will be open at lap 71. Craig is finding a way. He's taking advantage there alongside Wendigo staying out. And they be pacing there outside the drivers who are pitting. 22 was able to take it up front, but he's trying to see if he can get a better advantage on tires compared to the 11 and the 19. The 11 will try to slow down pace speed there for the drivers. That was some hard racing there between good veterans for the ROCAR race. Laner and CSB gonna get out. Benji there, Land. It looks like Benji gets it. I think he gets it over to 21. A good pit stop there for the CFM driver. And they'll be closing in. And if they catch up, they'll be choosing this time. I repeat, they could be. I think they'll be choosing this time. Everybody's caught up, so choosing this time at lap 73, and it'll go green at 74. The 11 and 19, and the 19 taking an opposite lane over the 11. Really trying to fight for it on that position there to try to see if he can take the lead, but the 22 is able to take it up front of the 11 as well. So is the 21. They'll be going green this time. Wendigo, Craig is both GFM teammates. The 11's already got the win, but a 19 looking for his first in this sort of format, and also in a new bundle. Here we go to restart once again here at Phoenix. A good run there for the 11. Bit of problems there for the 31, but keeps it going. The 11 gets a bit of the 19. CSP with a big run in the 4. Look at this for the veteran. Big veteran with a big legacy. A bit of contact there with 11. That's going to lose him a bit of time. 19 able to take care up in front. And he touches the wall a little bit. Oh, and 11 puts the 22. Craig is spinning out one car. No caution yet. Oh, and CSP with problems there. He's touched the wall. The 19 to 22 will battle it out. A lot of drivers there. More contact there between the 4 and the 31. He almost hit the tires there. Goes to Aiden. 22 and the 19. Oh, way to go to wall pop. Unfortunate and unlucky for the 19. And they will keep it going. Oh, more contact there before the 44. Keep it safe. A lot of chaos going right now as the 21 gets to the second. Maybe it's because of the tires. The 19's really showing what new tires are compared to his. The 22 taking care of front. The defending series champ from last season. The 19 just battling the 13 right now. Benji and Aiden. Aiden trying to take over up front of the 13. Kind of seeing this battle out here right now because it's pretty good. To be exact, Benji looking to give some pressure there for the 19. Oh, all 3 of them hit the wall there. CSP's getting close. Still battle there up front between Land and Laner. Both 4 drivers. And the 4 and the 31 keep fighting out there. CSP is like, get it off from me, Aiden. Ready, going through 2/3 of the race. Now with 40 to go. And Land trying to take up front of Laner. The 22 still keeps it up front. The 21 saying, nope, I really want that lead. Everybody else still trying to follow with. CSP up in the 3rd. Actually, you'll be trying to battle for 3rd. I'm trying to see the outside lane would work. Wouldn't work this time. The 19. Laner and Land both fighting out there up front. The 2 Fords, one of the different team, but is aligned with SSR. I think they're trying to see if you can try to pull away, and they're both side by side. Land takes the lead now in the Pop-Tarts car, race sponsor for the race. This is incredible work there for 21 and the 22 to keep it away for the 19. And you can see the oh, there's a spin! 19 wrecking one car. Nobody gets into him. I don't know what Craig is be doing there. There's no caution yet. I think it'll be one more car, then it will be a caution. Because I don't know how long it would be. So if another wreck happens, I'll just throw the caution there and let the others, Craig and Wendigo, will come back. Lego passes Benji there. And you can see the 21 and the 22 trying to catch up to the GFM drivers. Land trying to catch up to his former teammates. Holy cow for the 21. Trying to win it for an Alliance SSR team. You see Laner kind of pulling away, kind of pulled back a little bit. He's making a gap between the 21 and also the 4 of CSP. Laner's already won in the craziest race, the ROCAR 500. Lamb was trying to get close for his 100th start for a win at Las Vegas. And now he's on his 102nd. The 21 keeps it going, touches the wall a little bit. Blocking down the laps, there goes for the 21. I'm going to try to see what's taking care of the back there. Aiden and Lego both fighting out there for fourth. You see a huge gap there between Aiden and CSP as well, as she's kind of fighting with the 44, which causes a little bit of distraction. The 31 just can't get out of it with the 44. As he still keeps it going fine, the 31 just wants to keep his position. He's like, I don't want to get into the fifth. I just want a better spot for my driver to at least give him a few points. 44 passes the 31. Oh, a little bit of contact on the wall. There goes to the 4. And then also for the 44. 91 laps. One of the drivers is pitting. It's Craigus. Gonna try to take advantage of what's happening there within the other drivers. Lan will be another driver there who would be taking his first win in a newly team there for Pop-Tarts. I like mine strawberry. I like my Pop-Tarts really kind of just a strawberry flavor. I don't really go for much else there. Craig is getting out of the pits. There's a wreck there. Oh, there is a wreck. Actually, do I throw the caution there? It looks like Aiden, it's only one car. And he still keeps it going. Oh, almost got in contact with the 11. And that'd be a miss, so I'm just gonna keep it going. Actually, you know what? Because of one car, I already said one thing, and that's a caution. Yeah, that's it. There's the caution there, and now Wendigo gets his lap back, and Craigus would be stuck with 2 laps down. Wendigo will get the lead lap there. I think Craigus will be a lap down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what in the world happened there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there in the back. Apparently Aiden was slowing down there, which looked like to be a wreck, and looks like Craigus was there to see it. Like Aiden got spun out there. The pits will be open for the 21 and the rest. We'll see what happens there. Closing into the 20 lap mark. And everybody else is pitting. Chris will get one of his laps back. The 21 didn't want to see that, especially 3 laps late for that caution. Especially pulling away for the 22, but he didn't expect a wreck there in the back would be a late caution. And the 31 takes full advantage, and he's gonna get a bit close there. I don't know if you'd make it. I don't know if the 31 made it. I think the 22 made it. I think the 22 crossed the line first. I think I saw the 22 passing over the 31. I don't know if he made it. So I'm Just giving it to the 22 laner. So Craig's at the tail end. Everybody's caught up. So green, not green is green at lap 100, but they'll be choosing at lap 99, reaching the 100 lap mark. And Land takes the lead out of that, and Aiden follows Land with a switcheroo for the 31. And now you're seeing a lot of drivers in the inside, a 22 and a 13. The only drivers on the outside. They're both brave. I'll say this, they are both definitely brave down the outside. So green this time for lap 100 to make it 21 to go. Land up front in front of Laner. And green fly away once again at Phoenix. And Land gets to the laner! And one car is involved, a 13 of Benji gets involved a little bit. And they're re-racking the field once again. I thought the 13 just saved it. Oh my goodness. So the 21 would be in 5th after all of that. Oh my goodness. And Craze will get his lap back. And it's already a quick caution, so they're going to be choosing this time. Or I think you could choose if Craig's will come back. I don't know what happened there. I think the 13 just bumped the 22. And there's cause. So I heard from the officials that just kind of space out when it comes to the restarts, because the third or fourth time has just kind of happened there for the drivers kind of plowing into each other and then making a wreck there. It's not looking great for some drivers who are just kind of wrecking into each other and then would just cause a quick caution. So they're reviewing this. Rewind the stream there to see what happened. The 31 takes the lead over the 4 and the 19. So it only comes down if they make the line, if they make it to the line first before any caution will come out. I'm gonna try to mute the desktop audio just in case there's any announcements there. So far, it was a clean race there for the first 2 stages until it kind of went a little bit downhill to that very, very late caution. Because I'm not sure, because I don't want to look back, because I don't want to like backtrack there and such, but 31 was really slow there. But that's just pretty much it.
Alright, so what is going to happen is we are going to add 2 laps or to make up for this. Everybody's going to come down pit road. We're all going to pit again. We're going to redo that disastrous restart. Craigus will be scored a lap down. You don't have to go a lap down, but yes, we will be taking positions back where you were before. So everybody can go down pit road. I don't care if you speed. I don't care what you do. Just go down pit road, pit for tires, and we're gonna redo that. And just once again, to preface, be careful in the restart zone. That's like the third or fourth time tonight that has happened. So just be cautious. Don't be pushing each other in the restart zone.
And everyone's getting to each other there on pit road, trying to look for their stalls. So everyone's gonna pit with fresh tires and fuel, and Craigus would still be scored a lap down, but I'm pretty sure he's got a lap back, so not sure what will happen there. So everyone's gonna try to get back to positions here, because I know the 21 and 22 were up front of there, and then Benji decides to pick the outside lane during that. So this now it just kind of comes. I think everybody would have enough fuel to make it, but it all comes down to tires. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like this. 22 and a 13 there. What pretty much said were the brave drivers during that point. Now they added an extra 2 laps there, because that don't know really what to call it there. So green this time once again, and they're gonna retake it again. They're gonna go take 2 there, and they're gonna go underway. A better run for Aiden, gets a bit of it to the 21 and to the 22, spins himself out. Stays away from all that, no caution yet. An unfortunate run there for the 31 again. DSP slowing a little bit there. It's got a fight with a 22, but look at this. The 11's already caught up there, up in the lead lap. 13, the wall hard. Slams into the wall again. That's 2. Don't know how long this will be there. 422 there. They can't make the 19 or the 11 back up front. Still side by side goes to the drivers. The 19's closing in. We try to catch up to the 21. Craig is out there just ripping the outside lane. Already past Lego. And CSP takes advantage of the outside. Look at him! Craig is going crazy out there. Now is closed in with a 22 and the 19's making the run on the inside. CSP pulling away from it, but the 19 and the 22 are stuck with the 11. And Craigus is already playing it clean. Already played it clean in the first 2 stages. Trying to march down the field there. Trying to close up with the 21 again. Oh, a little bit of almost a spin there goes to the 11, but he saves it. And gets a bit of it in the 13 as he gets a bit of it into the wall. Far way back from the 3 cars there of Laner to Lego. And CSP trying to catch up to the 21. Which could be around what could be around 13 to go. They cross the start finish line, land up front, but CSP looking to see, can try to make it all made so far. I'm checking Laner there with Lego, and there's Wendigo. And now Benji is fighting up with Craig as Benji trying to see he can clear up a pretty okay finish, but the 19's trying to take up over the top 5 to help out his position. Lego as well alongside Laner. DSP is the only part-time driver that won't give him any points. 21 pulling away. Don't know if the 4 would try to get it though. Slows down a little bit. Oh, in the wall, CSP! Big lag goes for him. A big gap now for the 21 and the 4. Now he's closed up with the 22 and the 44. You can call this could be the end of the race. Now with 10 to go. Look like CSB was actually closing up to 21. Oh god, the 11 and 13 spinning out there. And I'm just gonna not call it a controversial thing. I'm gonna keep it green. The 4 just taking care of second right now, and the 22 up in third. 44 just kind of falling there, trying to see if he can get himself a good position there. I should get like another person just kind of look at it, just see like what kind of happening here, because right now I can't really much take care of what's going on between all angles. CSP, a little tap in the wall there, as he just can't catch up to the 21. He's already clocking down the laps. You can really see every single car there in the top 4, all Fords. Winnebago there and into 5th there, around at the top 5, and the only non-Ford there. We just can't catch up to CSP, Laner, or Lego. Now 6 to go. Lance trying to make it all made, trying to get himself his win into a new team. Now just kind of see if anybody else gets in there. Looks like the back there is all spread apart now. You see the gap there between CSP and Land. CSP wanted to participate in the race just so he'll look to try to get his win, but so far, just not really getting close. A 13, looking at a bit of speed there in the back. Coming to 3 to go for the 21. Trying to mark off the board with another win. And oh goodness, CSP. Got a hard hit in the wall, but he keeps it going. Laner and Lego looks like it'll be separated apart there. Only 2 more to go. Oh, CSP with problems there, lag. Keeping it safe there. We'll give a lot of time for 21 to make up. I mean, 1 more to go for the 21 of Land. And the caution is out as he crossed the start-finish line. But Land crossed the line and the race is over. The Land's gonna just cross the line and will win the race in the most weirdest way for SSR drivers to end it. The Land didn't really want to see that caution come out. I didn't know what happened there. So there it goes. The 21 will get the win there at Phoenix. As the Pop-Tarts will get the Pop-Tarts in victory lane. 102nd start, and with another winning season. 21 would do it. We'll get another driver who's gonna get that win in a new package. Look at that burden out there. Goes for 21. And once again, I'm pretty sure Land didn't want this race to end in that way. Land's gonna get his car into victory lane and be meeting up with the Pop Tarts. Do I have? Yeah, I do. There you go. The Land outlasts and survives the 11, was swept both stages but couldn't get enough to the finish line. And there it is. I'm gonna look through it now for the victory lane myself. It's a 21. Would celebrate with, unironically, the blue and white confetti here to win in the race. That is, the end is definitely controversial. So that no caution just came out, and the caution came out at the end, and Land crossed the line first before, and then after the caution came out. They'll do it in the new team there for Ford. Looks like Aiden's got his picture there. I'm gonna try to interview him for the 21 now. So Land, you're able to take care of fighting with Craigus a little bit. You didn't want to see it end this way, but what were your thoughts there for that race, and especially what has happened during that race?
Title sponsor too is also pretty cool.
Hmm. Especially even during that, you were fighting with Craigus a ton there as he was dominating the race. What was with you and the 11 just kind of battling out there during the last couple laps there for the final stage?
Well, I didn't really get to battle with him a lot. Until the last stage, I was really just always making up lap time because I got spun earlier in the stage or hit the wall with the lag or something like that. So I wish I could have battled more. I think I only battled him for 4 laps, but it's just ROCAR. Things don't go how we want it to go a lot of the time.
Yeah. So next week would be I think a race you might be familiar of. Your 21's got itself the victory lane once again. Do you think it will have the same sort of performance that it'll have for this week?
I hope it's better. We were not the fastest car at all this week, so I hope we can show up with a really fast car. That would mean a lot to me
That
for
sounds
win
good.
30.
That sounds good. Do you got anything else to say there for the 21?
Shout out to CD.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time, Land. Go enjoy this win. And there it is. 21 has done it. Brought it back to victory lane there at Phoenix. And I'm gonna try to take up there for. Looks like another driver will be coming out there. This is 21. So I gotta TP me to a 21 or the 31 actually. The other side. So Aiden, it's a bit of a rocky rocky start, rocky end, and everything else has been kind of a struggle there. But you're able to make up a little bit with the 31 to make yourself get an okay finish. But what were your thoughts on the new package in Phoenix?
I don't like Phoenix. I'm gonna be for real. This track can go to hell and be demolished. It's not very fun, and maybe it's because I just didn't practice and everyone else got like 20 hours of practice. But it's just did not have a good day, and I'd have rather blown my brains out than race today. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Uh, next week would be at least somewhat of a, I think, somewhat a decent track there for possibly for Benji and possibly for Jax if he comes in. But do you think they'll at least improve for next week?
Hopefully, we don't get 20 hours of practice like everyone else, and it's not, the best. So we're behind the eight ball, no matter what. But if Jax, actually races, I think he'll be a threat because he's pretty good at the road courses, and it just really matters on practice time. Of course, I hope Benji's a threat too, but I would not put my money on it if I was a betting man.
That sounds good. Well, you got anything else for the 31, your team, and all that for Phoenix?
I'm disappointed I'm no longer on the board. I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent with anyone listening. I was on the board, but no, I am no longer. So, and I don't believe anyone at Chevy is. So I am pretty deeply disappointed by this, and that's just I'm just disappointed. That's what's going through my head.
That's unfortunate. But thank you, Aiden, for at least pointing out. I'm gonna move on to CSP there. At least take your time for next week.
Thank you.
So there it is for Aiden. Not really a good run there for him, but was able to at least cover up with a pretty okay position there after taking over the 13. Next up, we got the comeback king almost for CSP for 5-hour energy. CSP, you were running up front pretty okay there, running up in second. You didn't get close to that win, but what and caused lag and such. But why did it interfere you and also possibly that chance to get back your win again?
I mean, I think that for the most part, we ran good most of the day. The only thing that really held us back was the lag, unfortunately. Whenever the lag spikes would hit my car, it would just veer right into the wall. So I couldn't really do much about that. But overall, I think we had a pretty decent day. Finishing second for my first time in this car is pretty good, I would say. Um, Thank you to SSR and the entire 14 for giving me a good car. And um, I think overall it could have been a little better, I think, of a race. Just with it being so long, I think we could have finished one spot better, but it's not the end of the world. We can come back next week and try again.
Sounds good. Well, next week, I think I'm pretty sure the speculation there next week will be at Coda, which I'm pretty sure a few drivers there. I think Lego is one of the few that is pretty good at it. So, what do you have thoughts there for the team and especially what you're facing up against for next week?
I mean, I'm not really sure yet. I think we'll have to do more testing into kind of the approach when it comes to that track. I know, like I touched earlier this week on the podcast, just about that like Watkins Glen and Coda are like two completely different tracks. So I feel like it's gonna kind of be like going to a road course for the first time in these cars. Even though we've been to Watkins Glen technically, it's gonna feel like going to the road courses for the first time just because I feel like Coda is so much more symmetrical and technical. Like you really have to be um, on point with everything. So it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out there. But I have to do some testing and running some laps just to see, where times are at with the team and go from there.
Sounds good. Do you have anything else to say for your team, the four, and also Phoenix entirely?
No, I don't think so. Just, I think we again had a really good night. And looking forward to hopping back in this car again. I appreciate everybody being patient with me as I was kind of learning the ropes tonight. So,
Sounds good. Thank you for your time, CSP. Hopefully, hope you'll come back in a couple of weeks, or you're able to try to help your team out. So, thank you very much. And there goes CSP. Not the race he needed, but a runner-up finish there for him in the 4 was at least able to salute him. But anywho, I think that's pretty much everybody, unless somebody else wants to go for it. I don't know if anybody else would do that. I think that should all be it for today. Yeah, Phoenix wasn't the race that I really thought I had to really take care of, and especially had to move stuff there for the first time, especially on my server. It was a bit of problems there for some, and especially at the end. Overall, it was a pretty solid first and second stage, really, there. At least kept the cars clean until basically at the end, but next week we'll hopefully see what be new for this game, and especially on see we stepping foot for the first time at Coda. But anywho, thank you all for coming here, and especially for drivers. Congrats on land to get back that 21 to victory lane for that one last ride. But I'm time modified. I'll see you guys next week when it comes to Coda.